Hey you guys, if you're planning to sign up for Honeybook, make sure you use my link so you get 50% off your first year with Honeybook. The link is in the description. Hey you guys, I'm going to show you how to create workflows in Honeybook. This feature is going to save you so much time. It takes a few minutes to set up at first, and then it takes 0 seconds. Like literally 0 minutes after this point, and your clients will get automatic emails, automatic things. It's going to make your life so much more easy, and it will keep every experience that the clients have positive, on time. Like, it's just going to make your business so much better. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I have workflows set up for my boudoir and my wedding clients already. So if you want access to my workflows and the emails that are connected to those, let me know. But if you want to create your own workflow, I will show you how to do that. So you come here to Tools, you click on Workflow, and then you can see I have a wedding workflow. I have half of a wedding workflow for specific cases. I have a workflow for clients who just need the review portion, like an invitation to give me a Google review or a Facebook review. I have my boudoir clients and my boudoir just after shoot clients. So I'm not going to show you what's in each of my workflow, but I'm going to help you create a new workflow. So I'm going to click Create Workflow. And like I said, the first thing that happens when my brides book me is that they get an email. So I'm going to click Send Email. It already has one of my emails pulled up, but I'm going to clarify. I want it to be schedule consultation. So let's say that the first thing you want to send your client is an invitation to schedule the consultation. I want it 0 days after activating the workflow. So they put the deposit down, I activate it, it sends this email that day. And I can either choose to have it send automatically, or I can choose to approve it before sending. I want to automate as much as I can, so I'm going to click Send Automatically. You can also create a task. You know what, let's do this one first, a questionnaire. Say you want to send a questionnaire like a get to know you thing. That's what I'm going to do. Send the get to know you questionnaire, and you want to send an email with that so that it's not just a blank email. And I'm going to say get to know you, because I have previously written an email that goes along with this questionnaire. So I connect that, I put the same emoji on it so I can remember that those are together. And I did the emoji so it's visually easy. I also want it to send automatically, but I don't want it to send the same day because I don't want to overwhelm them the one day with like 17 emails. So I'm going to say 2 days later they're going to get this questionnaire, and it will be automatic. And then let's say I want to send them a brochure. Yeah, let's say like preparing for your session. And then whatever, like this is the email. Whatever you have set up, send automatically, and I'm going to say like 5 days after. Okay, so we have an email, a questionnaire, and a brochure, and then I want to create a task to remind myself. Create task. The task is going to be called Call Bride. Say that's what I need to do. I'm going to tell myself to do this 7 days after activating the workflow. Or in other words, 7 days after they've given me a deposit, I'm going to call them. This is not really the order of what I do, but I'm just walking through each of the ways that you can create this. And of course, if we want to go back, you click on Edit, that kind of thing. So you can automatically send all these things. You can do like the day before the project date, you could send an email. I have a few of those just to make sure everything's set up for the wedding well. We could send after the project date, so like a week after the wedding, send an email. Or let's see, we did this 1 day before the project day. That would be the day before the wedding. I could do after the previous step is complete, like 3 days after the previous step. Does that make any sense? So you can customize as much as you want of this. It does take a little bit of forethought to make sure you know what email is getting sent out when, and you create those emails in the template tool. But once this is created, super, super easy. I'm going to go back. We're going to leave, no, saved changes, going back to projects, clicking on my example bride. We can see there's only one email that has been sent to her so far. This is the email with the invoice. Once she has given me the deposit, which you can see here on the payments, there's upcoming payments. She hasn't made any payments yet, but pretend this example person had made a payment. We're going to come over here to workflow, and then you can assign whichever workflow you want to assign. And then if there's an automatic email that sends that day, it will send the email right away. Or if you scheduled it for like 2 days later, it will send 2 days later. So all you have to do is click apply at that point. So when you're putting together your workflows, It takes a minute at the beginning, and then after that, it literally takes 0 minutes because it's already just automatic and automated. So that saves me a ton of time. There are always emails that I was sending to clients, like every client needs to get an email that says, thanks for being my client. Every client needs to get an email that says, let's schedule your consultation. Every client should get an email a few days before the shoot saying, hey, just want to make sure everything's good. Do you have any questions for me? Here's the address or whatever. Every client should get an email saying, what did you think of the photos? Did you like them? If so, would you give me a review? Like, there are certain emails that just have to be sent to your client to give them a good experience, keep them updated. And because if you don't give them information and answer their questions, they're going to ask you those questions and you'll end up responding with an email anyway. So you might as well just automate all of those emails and send them out automatically and never have to think about it again. It will save you so much time. Remember to use the link and get 50% off your first year with Honeybook.